when you start getting like subscribers, that's when. But it don't even take that long, because that one brother, he didn't. I don't even think he had 300 good subscribers. They flagged him down. I don't know why this internet is not acting right. This internet is not even acting right. Well, maybe it's just the browser.
Yeah, could be. What browser again?
I'm using no
wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Maybe they have some, but the first video we done, we didn't have no problems the other day. Anyway, I'm live right now.
Ding 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 dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong.
You know that.
The red reindeer had a very shiny. I was just playing. I don't celebrate Christmas.
We having technical difficulties, but we're gonna try to get through this anyway. Technical difficulties. I don't know what's this thing's so slow. I don't know what's up with Facebook. It's really tripping. See when I go to Facebook. Oh, there you go. It's still like it's doing.
Oh, it must be at work. We got one view.
One viewer so far. Don't really expect nobody, really. Because on this channel, there's a, like I told you, there's a you might not, that I'm live also. And stop watching that video and come watch us live. Anyway, let's in there a little bit better. This whole thing is tripping. Oh, anyway, let's go ahead and do this. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what we call the Realist Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. 91 and your snub number 7. I'm also your soul brother, number 1. And with me, I have Noble Levine.
Hello.
And spontaneous broadcast. We are having technical difficulties. I don't know what it is. I don't conspiracy theorists, you know, conspiracy type person. But something is happening. Just fine. And now all of a sudden these technical difficulties. And also, I want to remind you that this channel is being flagged. So don't be shocked when you come to this channel or any of these channels that I'm not there. The channel is under flagging attack. I would assume by these blackity black type folks, but also I also understand that Google itself targets my work, and these racist Caucasian people. So I already know that, but I do know that my content in the beginning, it was these black conscious type folks that's flagging my channels. What happened here? Here we go. Yeah, that's better. And so I've asked you, so many of you in the past, to that you can put my videos on. Hey, what's up there? Andre say, it's moving so slow. Let people send out donations to you guys and get a Sonetta type camera.
It's not even that serious, brother.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm not a YouTube content creator, no way.
No. It's not that. It's not that serious.
Not that serious.
No.
You know. But if you want to send a donation, send a donation, but it's not that serious.
No, it's not. It's not that serious.
I'd rather for you to check out my website, ancientcreationmyths.com. Check that out.
Also, it don't make no difference. Video quality is the channel. When my channel, the video quality was really poor. It still, it don't make no difference how you present real truth. It don't make no difference. They So why spend the money, the time, and do an effort to make pretty videos so these suckers flag your channel? And like I said, it's more important that we create various channels. Just create the channel. Send me the password, create the channel, and so I can always have something to work with. Make channel for me. So I'm gonna ask you to do that again. Otherwise, if you want to 7, Facebook, have problems on Facebook. You and I both that Google makes it very easy for people to false flag, to tear down people's channel. That 100 channels, 100 have been taken down. So you know this. It's not nothing new. It's censorship. Google censors and people themselves censor. But when somebody, then they want a bunch of hypocrites. But that's not what we want to talk about. And I don't want to spend a lot of time listening. Stuff said on board, channels, censor, and pretty soon you snub. They can't. It'll be. They know that you mouth, and that's like that's it. When you the way we do from this ministry, we bring pure heat. We make folks upset. I mean, they get upset for real.
They really get upset. I'm like, ooh.
I mean, I've never seen they get really upset. Even Mike. That's how they want to keep you. Not only do the racists want to keep you dead, mentally dead, they are just, there's no difference. You're mentally dead, blackness, and you're mentally with pro-whiteness. It don't make any dilly dead. Ministry represents liberation of the mind. You gonna wake up, or you is. So what's up, Dope Coat? And Dope Coat, this the brother I was telling you. His channel only had 500, so just flagged his channel down. But that's because it's these black conscious folks that's flagging his channel. The Umar Letter TV lovers, all these pro, because he's keeping it real and he's a soul brother. Understand that concept of what soul is.
Yeah, they got the market cornered. They got everybody false flagging other folks' videos so they can stay relevant.
Right.
You know, that's what they're doing. They got the corner, you know, they got the market cornered on YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically. They got folks flagging down folks' channels. Okay? You know, so yeah, so I'm just say a lot of my classic videos are coming back. But
is putting the video. I have to help from my own here. Because really, you're gonna have channels, copy the videos, put them on these channels, and give me the password. If you don't want to give me the password, other than that, you're gonna have to consider if you want to listen to YouTube. In fact, I want to. I'm really looking into creating a site so I can put my videos. I don't have to worry about these suckers. If I put up a video, I can use YouTube just to advertise my website. If you want to watch the video, I'll just put the link. You have to come to the website. You have to come to now posting videos for you to listen. You don't get fighting for. Get into but I want to make some a quick announcements. Look at the froze up. The picture of technical difficulty. Before you hear land, because from my, I don't know that you can still hear us. Let us know if you can hear us on this side, because it's if you can still hear me,
cut us off.
But still going. If you can still hear me, let me know in the chat room. Put a number 2 something. Let me know that. I just want to time real. Okay, there we don't. It's on in front. There you go. It's still not doing quite right. Let me look at see what Facebook is doing. Shout out to Facebook. We're having technical difficulties. I don't know what's up. Something. It's not internet. For some reason it's not.
That's the internet.
Full bar. It's not. It was doing just fine. The first videos we. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Facebook done cut you off them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it seems as though we are still in big technical difficulties. We're going to material very quick, straight to the point. I want to make these announcements real quick. And the first very important announcement is our sister, Noble Levine, has created a web called Ancient Creation Myths. Visit and support her website, Ancient Creation Myths. The link is in the chat room. It's also in the description box. Subscribe to our sister, Noble Levine. All her channels, links is in the description box. And also subscribe to Brother Taalik, Eric Bell, and on some of my old actual link, but I'm going to put Brother Taalik's link in the description box of future videos if I'm around. Because at this point, they flag just don't understand me bringing that, because we are the true Jesus. We are that are causing the lame to walk. We are the one that's going to stop you, see, so you can't get. It really turns down all got to come down. This racism, white supremacy, all pan, all that black, they got it in as human beings to progress. We who are the descendants of slaves born in America, in order for us to keep the role, this blackity black stuff is a hindrance. It's causing you to go backwards all the way to dang 1,000 years. Are you serious? Keep you less and keep you in fantasy world, making you think that you're a god. Are you? You have to earn that. Thank you, Brother Dope. We have to earn titles of king. Earn those. Thank you, Andre. Those titles of king and gods and all. And to me, I don't even trip off those titles. I just want to be wrong. Want to be. What's up, T-Bone? I just want. Stop trying to exploit me. I just want to live in the best and die. All we go through day in and day out. Because this blackity black pro-black stuff, you're not going. Only thing you're doing is going from the white man, slave black folks. Do not want a slave owner whether it's a black man, Peckerwood, or alien, or anything. I don't need no more slaves. I had enough of that. We have people over 300 years. I don't want no more. And that's why this ministry is a threat. That's the reason why. Now, with that said, with the announcements out the way, we want to give a quick commentary on a general discussion. I wanted to talk about this Tyrone Muhammad thing. And there are a lot of people who view Tyrone Muhammad as and they think that is stupid. And for those who Tyrone Muhammad, I don't know if he's a part of the Nation of Islam people who have Muslim names. They're not part of any Nation of Islam. But what, as you know, going on for a little while now, people, especially the sisters, well, it is the sisters, going to these Asian shops, buying their weed and beauty products, disrespected. They are being disrespected by the owners. They are being the Korean owns these shops. Hold on a second. Okay. So they are being disrespected. So Tyrone Muhammad, I don't know if he was on the scene or this was after the fact, but Tyrone, and he's a man. We're taught that we're providers, and things of this. Soon, I would assume that he I don't know if a sister was slapped or whatever. I'm not sure what the situation was, but I know that the treated at this particular beauty shop owned by Koreans or whatever. And Tyrone Muhammad, in retaliation, decided to pick up a brick, I guess, and throw it through the glass. And of course, they called the police. And of course, Tyrone Muhammad gave himself up with no resistance, went to jail. Now, for me, I understand that you want to be a man, protect the sisters, honor, and that. So that's not the problem. The problem here is, and I want to talk to brother this way. And Tyrone decided to do this stuff. Tyrone took action. Other brothers need to protect the sisters. We need to do this. They talk it, Tyrone action, and done it by himself. There was no one here thing. He did it. What's up with that? Who Tyrone? Oh, brother Tyrone, you a hero. He did it all. They gathered some money to get him out of now Tyrone Muhammad court system has to go through. You been charged with vandalism. It's not over. Tyrone Muhammad can go to jail. And that's not my problem. My problem is, was it worth it? What is I understand Tyrone Muhammad was doing, but now sisters are in that Korean right now buying weeds, beauty products. So what was the benefit?
All that damn Indian hair.
Indian hair, whatever it is. It's actually animal hair. Some of it
animal
is.
Hair.
You know, the horse had that long tail.
That's a damn shame.
So, and of course, fake hair made out of some kind of plastic or whatever, you know. Now,
all that to try to please folks. Low self-esteem.
And they don't give a. These people don't give a damn.
Low self-esteem.
I can guarantee you, none of these donated to bail this man out of jail.
Low self-esteem.
I guarantee you these women don't even give a damn. They are buying weaves and beauty products. And Tyrone Muhammad is facing jail time. Okay? He's facing jail time. Tyrone, I'm not going to call him stupid. That's disrespectful because I understand his intent. I'm not going to call him foolish because I understand his intent. But you're doing this for people who don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. So you're going to go to jail for vandalism. I don't know. You might do a year, a maximum a year in jail.
A year.
Yeah, you might do a year in jail for vandalism. I don't know what he's guilty of it. So if they want to, he's going to do jail time. And you can't bail nobody out of jail time. Was it worth it? That's my thing. Was it worth it? Just like people talk about telling me what I need to do for the Mississippi campaign. If the people, I presented you the idea. If you don't want to do it, why should I do anything? And you don't want to do it. It don't make any sense. Why should I step out there and sacrifice for something you don't want to do for yourself? Tyrone Muhammad wants to play a savior. I'm not a savior. I'm not a messiah. Tyrone Muhammad wants to play the savior, messiah of people who don't want to be saved. I'm going to say that again. For people who don't want to be saved. Because if they wanted to be saved, as soon as that happened, they would no longer patronize that shop. But as you can see, they do. So Tyrone Muhammad he's wasted his time, his effort, and some of his life. I don't know what he do for a living, but if he go to jail, that means, of course, you can't go to work because you're going to be in jail. So when it's all said and done, was it worth it? I said no. But see, we get caught up in some of this religious teaching and all this hype and stuff. These people don't give a damn. Why you want to sacrifice your life for people who don't care about what you done for them? I'm not going to do it. Are you going to do it, Sister No?
No.
We're not going to do that here. When you show me you want to do better, then I will be there and we can work on this together. Okay? Hey, what's up there, Brother Bakari? Brother Bakari says that vandalism is a misdemeanor. In some cases, because you did, Brother Tyrone Muhammad destroyed property. It's a misdemeanor, but I guarantee you he's going to have to pay for that glass, for the damages that he done, or he is going to do jail time. It's a misdemeanor, but he's going to have to pay for that glass. If you don't pay for that glass time, for that glass, you're going to go to jail. You don't think they're going to, if that's the case, anybody can go around and damage stuff. You don't have to pay for nothing, no jail time, what? You're going to have to pay for those damages. Those women, these women that he was supposed to be standing up for, they're not going to pay for that glass. The whole thing it's not wise. I understand the intent. What he done was not wise. It's not wise. And those women continue, right, Brother Bakari? Somebody has to pay for that glass. It's simple as that. So my whole thing is, wonderful show. I understand where you're coming from. Was it worth it? And the answer is no. No. That's the bottom line. It's not going to be worth it. And you do know this goes on his criminal record. You do know that, right? So the next time Tyrone Muhammad has a problem, they're going to bring this incident up. Because you do know, understand also that vandalism can be considered a violent act. Vandalism can be considered a violent act. So you got to take that into consideration. So to make a long story short, I understand what Tyrone Muhammad wanted to do. I understand his intent, but it was no benefit. It's not worth it. Did you want to add something to that, sister?
No.
I mean, that's because that's the bottom line. That's it. T-Bone said they can be run out of town if our money is not spent with them.
But black women will continue to buy weave. Okay, black women will continue to buy weave because a lot of them don't have self-esteem.
Yeah.
They've been told that their hair is not good enough. All their lives, they've been hearing that black hair, their hair is not good. It's not good hair. So they're gonna buy the weave.
Well, brother Kadar.
We already in jail in purple neighborhoods. I know.
Well, which that's true, but I don't know if you ever really been to jail, because I've done the jail thing for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never been to jail?
Yes, we are in jail. There's no doubt about that. But when we go to a jail, when you go to jail, it's a whole different ball game. I understand where you're coming from, brother Kadar.
The whole planet is a prison planet.
It's a prison planet. But when you go to, but you're not in we are in jail, but you don't have to deal with the criminal justice system. That's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game.
Have you ever been to jail, Kodai?
I don't think he ever been to jail.
He ain't never been to jail. Okay.
Because
I ain't never been to jail either. So
it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game when you're sitting and can't go nowhere. Because yes, we are in prison, we are in a jail, so-called free. But when you go to prison, you go to jail or a mental institute, something like that, it's a whole different ball game. Because you can go to get you see, in this jail, you can run to Popeyes and get you a chicken sandwich. When you in jail, you ain't going nowhere to get no chicken sandwich. The big difference. When you out in this jail, you can have sex with your wife and girlfriend and stuff. When you in that jail, you can have sex, but it ain't gonna be with your wife and girlfriend. It's gonna be a whole different ball game. You can go put on the kind of clothes you want to wear out in this jail, and you can play on YouTube and Facebook. When you go to that jail, it's a whole different ball game. So let's not get it twisted. And I understand where you're coming from, brother Kadar, but it's a different ball game. It's a different kind of jail. You don't unless you really have to, you want to avoid that if you can. You don't want no part of that. I dealt with that for 10 years, so I know the difference. I would rather be in this jail with this sister than in that jail. Okay.
Wow. Behind bars.
So I know where you're coming from, brother Kadar. It's a whole different ball game. And the thing about it, Tyrone Muhammad, you don't, when you're fighting for yourself, when you're fighting for your liberation, this is expected, okay? This incident is not worth going to jail over. These women, they right there in this damn place, still buying weed, beauty products, whatever. And now Tyrone Muhammad got to go and mess with this criminal justice system. And it's not worth it. Again, I understand the intent. but it was not worth it. So to continue in our general discussions, I just wanted to give a brief commentary. As you know, yesterday, I think was the 18th year anniversary of 9/11. And the only thing I want to say about that is I can't prove it. I can't prove it. And clearly, there are many who think the way I do. We can't prove it, but we believe that the United States government orchestrated 9/11. They done it. The government. George Bush wanted to go to war with Iraq really, really bad. And this was orchestrated in order to give them justification for invading Iraq. Then, of course, they made up another lie saying that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Now, if you notice, they themselves will tell you that this was a made up, it was an outright lie that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. And because of the lie, thousands of people were killed in that war, in that conflict. And people are still dying over this lie. No charges of crimes against humanity against George Bush. He's sitting there in Texas with lemonade, chilling out. And he's a mass murderer.
Yes, he is.
He's a mass murderer. You complain about Donald Trump and Obama, but George Bush is sitting right there in Texas. He's a mass murderer, orchestrated the murder of thousands, including the own United States citizens, because the United States government orchestrated that. When they went to George Bush, he didn't even act like he was shocked or surprised when they gave him the news that this was happening. He didn't even act shocked or surprised. I watched it live. When they went to the president, he was reading. Oh, they are so slick. He was in some kind of preschool reading stories to little children. How innocent. Knowing that his government was involving itself in the mass murder of United States citizens.
Just so they can go to war.
So they could go to war.
Because war is very profitable.
Because it's profitable. Also, he had a personal vendetta against Saddam Hussein because he said Saddam Hussein attempted to assassinate or hurt his father, who was the president at that time. I'm going to pay Saddam Hussein back for threatening my daddy. So it was personal, plus war is profitable. Because, you know, you had Dick Cheney and a lot of these people that's in politics, they have stock in the military weapons and things, and these military companies making these bombs and things. And we have not had, this country haven't had a real conflict in a long time. So how convenient all this, see, all this comes together like this. You have to make you question. Then some of the key witnesses of 9/11, all of a sudden they die, including this one brother. Because this one brother said he heard explosions even before the airplanes, these jet planes hit these towers. He said he heard explosions first. And then many people who are experts at demolition are telling us that the buildings didn't even fall correctly. It seemed like it was an organized, demolition. Instead of something that was just something that happened. It's the way they look at it, it was brought down, technically brought down. Because I've seen them do buildings in the middle of cities. And the way that the building falls, the way they dynamite it up, it just falls straight. It's organized. and it falls into a definite area. See, if a plane or something just hits something, you just have chaos. Pieces just go anywhere, blah, blah. This thing just fell straight like it was organized. There's a lot of questions in this. And see, that's why Google and social media is attacking these so-called conspiracy theories. And it's not about conspiracy, it's about common sense. Something don't look right. They don't want you to think, because when you start looking and say, hey, something about that don't look right. They want you to be stupid. They want you to be a fool. They want to keep you in Wakanda land. You know what this Black Conscious teaching?
Get in the video. You all out the video.
Oh, yeah, lean back.
I noticed that. You all out the video.
Yeah. But they want you in Wakanda land. They want you waiting on Jesus. Mm-hmm. They want you to be at the strip club, at the liquor store, but they don't want you to think. That's why channels like mine is dangerous. They don't mind you living in Wakanda, talking all that. I'm a god, goddess. I'm a Egypt. So they don't care nothing about that stuff. They don't
mind you going to church.
They don't mind you going to church.
Or to the mosque.
Or the mosque, and none of that docile.
Now you're being Christians and Muslims.
Yeah, they don't care about all that religious stuff and this black stuff, pro-black stuff. That's just not they sound tough. They sound tough and whatever, but they're not bringing the real. They're not. You know, the only thing they know how to do is sell T-shirts and talk about racism, white supremacy,
exactly. And get your money.
And get your money and give you more false dreams and hopes. Yeah. That's all.
You gods and goddesses and kings and queens.
Right.
You know, but you're not.
And the black man is gonna take over the earth. How the hell are you gonna take over the earth? No. And you can't even control your neighborhood.
Yes, exactly. Can't even control one area.
And you can't take control of a state. You laugh about the concept of taking control of a state. You're a god and a goddess, and you're gonna take over the world, but can't take control of a state. Are you serious?
But you're a god and goddess.
Yeah. You got all this power.
You're a king and queen.
Yeah.
You're a king and queen.
Really?
Anyway.
They keep us in la la land.
Yeah, I know. Living in Wakanda.
Living in Wakanda. Matter of fact, this one brother, he actually said it's good for his children to have a fake character like the Black Panther for his children that was created by the white man.
Yeah, I can say the same thing about Jesus. A mythical figure.
Yeah, it's nothing but a mythical figure. But he'll talk bad about Jesus, but it's all right for you to believe in the Black Panther. Really?
Yeah, mythical figure, whether he's black or white.
Right. You can color Jesus any color you want. Like they do Santa Claus, because they got Santa Claus. He can be black, he can be white, he can be Asian, he can be whatever. Because they fictional characters. There's no evidence. They never existed anyway. So you can make them whatever you want them to be. But the reality is, this government murdered 3,000 of their own citizens. They didn't give a damn if you was a Jew or Muslim or white or black.
Over 3,000.
Yeah, over 3,000. For their agenda, whatever that agenda might be. And usually it's about money. It's about control.
It's all about money and control.
Money and control. That's what it's about. But you don't believe. I tell you on this platform, I tell you that it's a big possibility. It could be a big possibility. If the circumstances present itself, you could find yourself in mass graves and y'all laugh. That's a fear tactic. That's not real. Okay. Now the same people, some of these people say they believe that the government orchestrated 9/11, but they don't think that the same government, if the circumstances was right, will come out and put a bullet in your head and throw you in a grave. That goes to show you how naive you are. You really trust murderers. Now you telling me that the government orchestrated 9/11. Some of these people actually said this. But at the same time, they don't believe that this same government would turn around and throw your happy ass in a mass pit. You still trust them.
Still trust.
Still trust. You trust in these devils. You want to get angry at me because I know their history. I was locked up with these people. I know. Oh, look. When I was locked up, a white woman was begging for her medication. They got tired of paying for the medication, and she was begging, please give me my medication. Here I am. I'm trying to avoid medication. She begging for medication, and they won't give it to her. They willing to pay for my medication. You understand? Here's a woman begging for the medication. They won't pay for her medication. And before the week was out, she was dead. They don't give it. These people are supposed to be healthcare providers. They don't give a damn about you, regardless of your race.
Nope.
They don't care about white folks. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about the middle class. They don't care about this race garbage. That's stuff that we caught up in. The only thing these folks care about is money and control. Control your slave ass. That's it. Material things and controlling your slave ass so they can get more material things. These people are sick, and you trust them. They are the ones that control your politicians, and they control all these different things. And you really think they really going to allow you to really do something for yourself like that? It's a conspiracy. It's a fear tactic. When you see what these people were willing to do. Who are these people? Hell, I can't give you no names. I can't tell you. I'm not going to be, I can't tell you no exact names. But I understand what the government will do, regardless of name. I know what the government will do because the government has done it. I also know what some of these private citizens will do. Some of these private citizens, in their ignorance, like the KKK and some of these other organizations, in their ignorance, because they really don't understand that they are being used also. They don't really understand it either. They will let them get their guns or whatever and mow your ass down and sit back in the cut. That's what they did in the South. The government turned its head, took the troops out of the South and allowed them racists in the South to murder our people wholesale and terrorize them. And you think that won't happen again? If the right circumstance come up, watch. And an up-to-date example of that is Hurricane Katrina. There are brothers and sisters missing from Hurricane Katrina. There's men, women, and children missing from Hurricane Katrina right now to this day. There were many who was gunned down, shot down like dogs during Hurricane Katrina, not only by the police, but by private citizens who went to jail, who has been punished. And you believe that one day it's impossible that you could end up in a mass grave. Shouts out to our brother in crime, Brother Taalik, in the chat room. But you don't believe that could happen to you. Oh, well, okay. Okay. All right. But you're dealing with people with a history that show you they are capable of that. And you really don't know what they're capable of. What a real, true atrocities these people could do. I don't trust them. You trust them, that's your business. And for these pro-black, blackity folks, blackity black, comedic, whatever you want to call yourself, first black, black first, comedic, RBG, whatever you want to call yourself, y'all want to sit around here and you will agree with me on this, but you won't unite. You won't do what's necessary in order so that we can protect ourselves from a future attack on this level. You want to play games, then you must trust the white man. You think you have all the time in the world to do whatever you feel you need to do then you trust the white man, just like the brothers and sisters that y'all call lost, that's mentally dead. You trust them too, because you think you got all the time in the world to do whatever you feel that you want to do. Time is running out. Matter of fact, I would say time probably has run out. So whatever time that you have to work with, you should be using that time to build this, like I told you what the Mississippi campaign represents, this ring of fire around us to help defend ourselves against this possible type of attack against our people and ourselves. But you trust them, and you think you have all the time in the world to build your own nation. You can't even control your neighborhood. How the hell are you going to build on your own nation? You don't control a city. You don't control a town. You damn sure don't control a state. And you think you got all the time in the world to do whatever you feel that you need to do. It's not, you don't have it. So also being a realist, I understand that all stories don't have a happy ending. Maybe that's just meant, that's how the black man and woman, the so-called nigger in America, supposed to go out. We supposed to go out like that. I don't know. I can just accept the reality, because if you don't want to live, you living in a house, you are in the mouth of this lion, and you truly believe that this lion will not chew you up and swallow you. But you're already in the lion's mouth. But you think he's gonna just let you down and you can go on about your business and be happy. That's what they think.
That's what they think.
Y'all think that, don't you? You're already in the lion's mouth. And I'm talking to these pro-black folks because they use the same analogy that we are in the lion's mouth. Okay, so you are in the lion's mouth, and if any of us watch nature programs, if a lion or something like that get a hold of you, if they don't knock you off real quick, they'll hold you in their mouth, but it's not going to be forever. Pretty soon they get to chomping on you and they swallow you. And that's because they playing with you. That's because they playing with you. So we're already in the lion's mouth.
And they playing with us.
And they playing with us. They teasing you with.
Won't even give us reparations. That should tell you something right there.
Because you're not gonna be around anyway to collect. Even if they gave you,
won't even give us reparations.
No.
Because they know that they got some bigger plans for us.
Yeah.
See, they got stuff coming down the pike for us.
Yes.
That's why they gonna give you no reparation. They don't want you to survive. They really want to annihilate us. Really.
Yeah.
They want to annihilate us out of this country.
Yeah. But it's a game. We don't want to take nothing serious. We don't believe it's gonna happen because you trust these people.
Yeah, they trust them.
You trust them. Even though you know their history of what they're capable of doing. I mean, just the fact that our ancestors was enslaved for 300 years should tell you the mentality of these people. Let alone Jim Crow, the black codes, and all this other stuff. Even to this day,
Christian codes.
The black Christian codes. And you trust them, and you think that you're just going to lay in the mouth of this lion, and sooner or later, and you think he's not going to start chomping down and swallow you forever. Well, that's your business. That's your business. The only thing I can do is speak. In religion, it says, God help those who help themselves. You don't care. I don't care. Do you care? If they don't care, why should I care? So I would do what is in the best interest for me. I would do what is in the best interest of her. But for you, if you don't feel as though you trust these people and whatever, that's your business. So I don't even know why you come to this channel and listen to me, because I don't trust them. You want to lay up here and you think you got all the time in the world to do your business, to open up your African-centered school, to sell more T-shirts
and more videos,
DVDs, to gain generational wealth, to keep the real pipe dream of your black nation. You think you got time to do all this stuff? It's just gonna go on and on and on. All right.
Meanwhile, we ain't got no power.
No, you don't have nothing.
Nothing. Ain't got no real power.
Nothing. The power is in our unity. These people are not interested in our unity. They're more interested, are you gay? That's the first thing these idiots tell me. You love gay people. What that got to do with anything? What has that got to do with anything? You a swirler. When they put that bullet in your brain, they're not going to ask you, are you gay? Are you a swirler? Are you comedic? Are you black first? They just put a bullet in your brain and throw you down a damn hill. Y'all stupid. Stupid as hell. I don't even know why I even come here to waste my time. Well, yes, I do. Because somebody done something for me. Malcolm X made it possible for me to be here. Marcus Garvey made it possible for me to be here. Dr. King and Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth, they made it possible for me to be here. That's why I have to talk to you the way I do. Because they made it possible for me to be here. And they made it easier for me to walk. But I have to understand, I live with my enemy. And when you live
with your enemies. Get that in your head. Get that through your head. You're living with your enemies. Okay?
You're not living with friends. This is what you're ignoring. You're living with your enemy capable of doing some horrific things to you. I don't think you understand that.
They don't understand.
Because we've been living so comfortable for so long. But see, all good things come to an end. And deep down in your heart, you know what I'm saying is true. But see, some of y'all live in this fantasy stuff and you can't get out of it.
That king and a queen.
That king and a queen stuff, and I'm a black god and all that stuff. And some of you love your car. You love your house. You love that degree on your wall. That job. You're just so comfortable. Money. And you love the white man. You love it. You love the money.
Yeah, I love money. Lovers of pleasures.
Love of pleasure, you love sodomy.
Love the NFL.
Yeah, some of you, if the NFL football game was on right now, many of you wouldn't be listening to me at all right now.
Right now, exactly.
Football on.
Yeah. You got time to listen to him.
I'll check you out next time, Taalik. And you got people in this country. I can't prove it, and I'm not going to say I prove it. I don't know who. I'm going by history of this government and its people. I'm going by their history. You're living with a people that's capable of the murder of millions. And you know this.
And have done it.
And have done it. And have done it.
Wiped out entire tribes.
There were over 700 Native American tribes in this country.
Yeah.
And we can barely name 5. 700. We can barely name 5. What does that tell you? The land that we walk on here was occupied by other people. They no longer exist. They are extinct. But you think dark-skinned people. They wiped them out.
Migrated from Africa.
Yeah. Now, if these people are capable of wiping out 700 native tribes that was here, you think they have a problem with wiping you out? You think they really have a problem with wiping you out? You serve them no purpose. They don't need you no more.
They don't need us.
They have the Mexicans.
Yeah.
They have the other people from South America.
Yeah.
They have the usual poor European trash that still come here. They have no use for you. You're nothing.
They don't need us.
Don't need you at all.
No, they don't.
You don't want to pick tomatoes, corn. You Hasididi slave now. You want to dictate what you will and won't do.
But they don't need us.
They don't need you no more. It's just a matter of time. The right circumstance and the right time, you're going to find out that Angel Snub 7 did not tell you wrong. You're going to find out. And some of these black, they said the same thing. But they're acting like they got all the time in the world. They trust. They keep talking about the white man's the devil, but apparently you trust the devil. Because you think you have all the time in the world to be tripping on bull crap instead of taking action to defend us against this type of attack that could happen. Because it has happened in this country and it happens around the world also. This has been done. People have been put in mass graves by their own government all over the world. In Africa, they've done it. In Asia, they've done it.
In Europe.
In Europe, they've done it. But it can't happen to you because
God will protect you.
God will protect you.
And Jesus is coming back.
Yeah. Whether that God is Allah or Yashara or whatever, this God gonna protect you. Everything is gonna be all right. There's a song called
everything's
gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be all right. Oh Lord.
Really? There's a reason why they flagging my channel, people. It's a reason. Because I'm telling you, don't trust your enemy. I'm telling you, you run out of time. You need to do those things in order to protect and defend yourself. But again, as in religion, I was taught, God help those who help themselves. Even God won't help you till you help yourself. God is telling you that you're living with your enemy and you need to take appropriate action, but you won't do it. So God approves of your death because you won't help yourself. If you're religious, your God is not on your side. Because you won't help yourself.
It's not on our side.
It's not on your side. Even if God exists, based on that, your own teachings, God help those who help themselves, and you refuse to help yourself. Because we know better. You won't do better. And I'm not your savior. I'm not your Messiah. I'm just your little brother. My eyes are open. My mind is liberated. I see through the darkness, whether it's the darkness the slave owner put on us and the darkness of those who probably had good intent, those who brought us all this blackity black, pro-black stuff. I see through all that too. And we keeping it real here. I know you listening, but will you act upon it? This channel is being flagged. So when you come back and I'm not here, I'm telling you already. I'm being flagged by black people. I'm being flagged by white people. I am being attacked by Google itself. What does that tell you? 100 channels terminated. They really don't want me to talk. They don't want you to listen to my words. Why? It's a reason for that. Let's nip this in the bud because they might believe this guy one day. And if you believe me one day, it's on and popping so we can counter the plan that these suckers have. And those of you who are believers in the Quran, remember in the Quran it says they plan, but Allah plans also, and Allah is the best of planners. You really don't believe that, do you? Allah is the best of planners. Yeah, they plan. We know that they are planning. But we're the God, we're Allah, and we're the best of planners. And they hear the best plan coming from this platform, and they hope that you turn a blind eye. 100 channels terminated. You have to think to yourself, why? Why? Why this particular brother? Why this word? I'm not divine. I'm not special. I'm not smarter than you. I'm not better than you. I'm just bringing to us a message. I'm just keeping it real. All this other stuff is not working for us. It's not working. You cannot use a fictional solution for a real problem. This is real. Selling DVDs and t-shirts should be, you need to be trying to save your life. Okay? This is life and death situation. And if you don't want to take that serious, there's nothing I can say. And unfortunately, according to the history of the Negro, we don't believe nothing until it actually starts happening. But then it's too late. Mm-hmm. When they put that blindfold, if they give you mercy, they'll put a blindfold around your eyes and put the barrel of that gun in your back of your head and blow your brains out, and you'll fall into that pit. And that's the reality of it.
Wow.
Like Elijah Muhammad said, take it or let it alone. And on that note, unless my sister want to say something,
I'm good.
She's good. Then we're going to be out of here. Like I say, it's wonderful. I'm glad that you joined us on this broadcast. It's an honor. I would hope that you would take these words serious. I would hope so. But if you don't, I mean, that's just, I have to do what I feel I have to do, because I get frustrated. I get disappointed. I sometimes I want to quit, but it's just not me. I've been programmed. I don't know what, maybe some God has something to do with it, because I have been programmed to be this way. I can't help it. It's just me. I also have a love for us because we deserve, after all this suffering that we've been through, don't you think we deserve heaven? Don't you think we deserve better?
Exactly.
We deserve better. We don't deserve all this. We have done nothing to deserve being all these name calling, the mockery, the violence against us. We've been victims. Going on 500 years, we have not done nothing to nobody. And what we have done, if somebody would have claimed we done something to them, is because we was following the orders of the Peckerwood in his army, his police or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we as a people, we have done nothing to nobody. We have no blood on our hands
to deserve 500 years of slavery.
Yeah. We've done nothing, y'all. We've done nothing. You deserve better.
We deserve better.
Yeah, we deserve better. But nobody is going to do that. The only one who's going to change your condition is you. God is not going to change your condition. Of course, the white man is not going to change your condition. Asia is not going to help you.
Nope.
The only one,
Africa
is not going to help you. The only one who can change your condition is you. And when you help yourself, maybe Asia might help you. Maybe Africa might help you. Hell, even some Europeans might help you when they see that you helped yourself and put yourself in a better position. Who knows? But right now, nobody gives a damn about you. You are on the extinction list, like those 700 tribes that existed.
We are on the extinction list.
Extinction list. Like the dodo bird and the passenger pigeon and the dinosaurs.
Just like the earlier primates went extinct.
Went extinct.
Oh yeah, there were people before Homo sapiens. You know, they were just, you know, earlier versions of people.
Yeah.
You know, the primates. Okay. Like the Homo erectus, Homo habilis, and Homo ergaster, and Homo neanderthals. You know, these were earlier people before the Homo sapiens. Okay.
But in our case, you're looking at a man-made extinction. It's not natural. A man-made. extinction. But on that note, again, subscribe to Brother Eric Bell. He's in the chat room. Don't you have to do, I don't know if you can click that icon and go to his channel, but subscribe to Brother Taalik channel. And of course, I have right here on our screen, ancientcreationmyths.com. Support our sister Noble. Go and bookmark that, put that in your favorites, ancientcreationmyths.com. Also in the links, subscribe to her YouTube channel and her other writings, her other channels, Blog Talk, Black Political?
blackpoliticalmedia.blogspot.com.
Right. And I'm not a fearmonger. Y'all know I'm not into that. I'm not telling us that we're going to go to hell. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not here to scare nobody. I'm not using no scare tactics. I'm telling you, you're living with a people, you're living with a government, with a history, and it's a good possibility they could do this. Now, if they're not planning it, that's fine and dandy. But I don't trust them. I'm not the trusted kind like that, y'all. I don't trust these people. Now, if you trust them, okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. On that note, y'all, again, thank you for listening. Thank you, those in the chat room. Thanks, the Facebook, when I get that together, because Facebook technical difficulty was all messed up. But I'm Angel Snub number 7. This is Sister Noble Levine, and we're Audi 5000, and we wish you love, peace, and soul. Check y'all on the flip. Bye. They got quiet in the chat room.